Hey everyone, this is Mac, VP of Quality, and this is the video prep for our group conversation on August the 5th, calendar year 2021. I'll go ahead and share the screen. First off, department updates. Happy to say that we have onboarded 3 new team members into the 3 new software engineers and tests into the quality engineering sub-department. And then a huge congratulations to Tanya for taking on our leadership role as Director of Quality Engineering. Next up is our last quarter's OKR. Very healthily ambitious year. We ended overall at 72%, a little bit shy of the intended 75% for overall ambitiousness. I'll go over deep down in each OKR in a second. And I'm aware we are doing OKRs in Ally, so I'm giving you a full screenshot for full context of our OKRs. First is a contribution efficiency. Unfortunately, we were not able to drive RA up. We ended up at 4.5 average, 4.5 million average MR dollars for last quarter. It's proven to be volatile. We'll still aim to increase this. This quarter going forward, we will want to step back and make sure the foundations of coaches and contributors are increasing, and you will see an action in the current quarter OKR to address it. We completed Jihu repo sync, and we did all 3 of the aimed repos. I believe that's the monorepo, omnibus, and runner. Also an update on the maturity of Get here as well. On improving product quality side, happy to say we have made progress on large MR test coverage and also mobile browser test coverage. And the first iteration of this is based on iOS. We were not able to make progress on performance tests on the package group because we have aligned more last quarter on shared product OKRs, which was a pilot, and this would be delivered in a follow-on iteration. Good progress here on tests coverage on our customers dot and then payment system, payment experience. Lastly, on the team side, we completed diversity inclusion training at 100%. Very happy to see that. This is a committed KR. We also took an extra credit of having a performance check-in and career development conversations with everyone in the team, and we ended this at 96%. We were able to make some progress on another iteration of the career metrics. We did conduct a survey earlier on, and we captured the feedback from our team members. And this was to continue on. Next up is our current quarter OKRs. The same theme, so contribution efficiency, product quality, and team. First off, as I said before, we want to focus on the foundation that will increase contribution RA overall. So our goal is to increase the contributors. I believe the current number is around 80 unique per month. We want to increase it to 150. That's the next target. We are going to build a performance indicator for the Jihu code sync to make sure that the code bases are moving moving forward alongside each other and they're not diverging. And this will be a performance indicator we'll be watching. In addition to the contributors, we also will be increasing MR coaches as well. Moving on to product quality, we made progress on TIFF, a sneak peek preview. We are going to continue on this charter going forward, and then the goal in this quarter is to lower it down even further to 10 minutes. There are some corrective actions you want to sign up and help shore up reliability for GitLab.com. There are 7 huge items that we are tracking in terms of test gap, and we want to deliver this. We are continuing on browser mobile testing, which is an aligned TR with UX, and new staging to make sure we catch mixed deployment test cases first, and then move further into make sure we have a symmetry of data and gates before it hits production. On the team side, we're planning 3 new job family performance indicators. We're going to hire the plan and then complete the 360 review for everyone in the department. An update on our KPIs, as I said before, MRA is in a good state. We're going to focus on contributors and MR coaches this quarter. Last quarter, we also lift up the focus here a bit to focus on key business opportunities, and that was why we also took a dip here. Community MRH is now a KPI. This continues on our philosophy of measuring open things and encouraging the one behavior that is going to provide value, which is to close out, fix all the open things, review them, and merge them. Open Community MRH is short OCMA, and that's now promoted to a KPI. Master Pipeline is doing well. We upgraded it to green. It's been sustained above 90%. There's some volatility at the top of the curve, but overall we're happy here, hence the upgrade. TIF, or time to first failure, is also improving. I believe the current month is at 12.8 minutes, and we will continue to march forward and lowering it down to 10. Next up is bugs and defects. Open bug age, OBA S1, S2. S1 is doing good. We upgraded this to green. The average time of Open S1 has lowered due to the refinements, the triaging and fixing the older bugs. S2, we are holding the line on the average age, although the backlog is picking up. So that'll be our next focus going forward in the bug refinement and triaging venues. Highlighting 2 new KPIs for on the people side. One is team member retention. Another is average age of open positions, and this also adds to the philosophy of measuring open things. The SCT gearing ratio is kept at red intentionally, but we have new staffing approval, and we are very confident that this will improve going forward. And to our product counterparts, a very much appreciated on your collaboration to get those staffing approved alongside us. So thank you for that. So on the topic of MRA, contributors and coaches, we have set up a daily stand-up with our counterpart in marketing, which is the community relations team. On our side, we want to track the 3 key metrics that aren't in a good state at the moment. One is MRA. The second is unique contributors per month. We want to bring this back up to a high point again, and then increasing the MR coaches per month. If you've been following along, we have added the MR coaches specialty. We want to continue to double down on that. This is now a daily stand-up that I am running alongside the team members from both quality and also community relations. We have 3 key work streams listed here and also on the board linked below. Legal, materials, outreach, recognition, tracking, and tooling. Next up, we will be working on an outreach, a contribution experience survey to understand any seasonality, any friction for contributors, and especially MRA contributors when they contribute back to us. We want to improve recognition. There's an idea on MRA awards. There's also other ideas on the rookie of the quarter, best MRA contributions, and best manager of a contributor, and those are in the works as well. Also on the backlog is a page written by lawyers on our side for other contributing organizations, lawyers, to ensure we abide by legality. It's compliant, and there's less friction in contributing. And the next up is we'll plan to assign DRIs between our 2 collaborative groups in this work stream and drive forward. An update on GiHu, GitLab CN. the GU team has set up a environment and it's up and running. It's going through internal testing for GitLab.cn. It's based on the 50K reference architecture. Some key achievements: we have agreed on an iteration going forward for regioning, and the decision is not to implement a whole full-blown regioning framework. We just need to focus on the additions, so C, E, E, and JH, and that's a smaller iteration that the team came up with. As I said before, we completed code sync for 3 of the key repos. The GU team also worked on upstreaming Tencent cloud provider Docker machine driver, and that's used to power their runner fleets on GitLab.cn. Release certification report is close to done. The ownership has now transferred to application security, and we will be providing a release certification report for all the releases that GU has contributed upstream to us. And next up, as I said before, we're going to work on the code sync performance indicator in this quarter, and layering, making sure the strategy of layering and deduplicating tests is there. The goal is if GU picks up a green master on our side, they do not need to rerun the tests on their side, and they just only have to focus on the tests that touches the touch points and the features that they're building in their addition. So that's make sure we are efficient there. A brief update on Ally OKR rollout. So engineering pilot this last quarter. This quarter, we are rolling it out to R&D, so product and engineering. We have made progress on an integration piece where team members can link multiple issues to drive progress of a single key result in Ally. There are guidelines on aspirational KRs. Aspirational KRs are the ones that we are ambitious by default, which is aiming to complete at 75%. Some training videos already handed around in engineering, and we'll make it broadly available. Next up is making sure we are transparent. We are working on the handbook integration. It's close to being done. I'm going to switch over to the screen real quick to show you how it looks like. So the teams will be able to embed their OKR views in the handbook. So this makes it transparent to the whole team, to the world, and being handbook first. And we believe this will make the tool even more impactful and useful to our team members. This shows a view of the current quarter OKRs in the quality department handbook page. Moving back to the slide, and the integration, the handbook embedding itself is going through application security at the moment. One of the next things I want to highlight, delivered by the engineering analytics team. So the past weeks, we have realized that the thing that will improve reliability of GitLab.com is to work on the backlog of our infra-dev issues, specifically S1, S2s in the immediate short term. And we also applied our knowledge learnings of open things philosophy here, and the metric we align on is open infra-dev age. And this is divided by S1s and S2s. And this chart is now available in Sisense. It's also available in our handbook, and you were able to drill down from each section, stage, and groups. In addition to that, we're also providing a view of the merged MRs and work types. So merged MRs with the type bug or feature or tooling or security is there as well. So this gives the engineering leaders a holistic view of efforts being put and the burning down of the backlog of open infra-dev S1s and S2s. You see some of the screenshots here, but I'm going to go straight to the handbook to show you what it looks like. So in addition to the top view of open infra-dev age, S1, S2s, leaders can scroll up and you see the effort being made for that scope. And this is the example here is the dev section. You can scroll down to every stage in that section. And if you click on the stage page, for example, create, you are also able to drill down to every product group as well. And it follows the same pattern, the same gauges throughout the whole structure. This is now live and available, and it's available for every engineering every product section being built down. And the next step I wanted to highlight is an achievement by the engineering productivity team. So TIFF has gone down from 17.5 to 12.8 minutes. We've reduced the target down. We aim to make more progress here, and our target is 10 minutes in the upcoming quarter. And then lastly, the state of OBA S1, S2s in quality engineering. OBA S1 8 has gone down, as you see here, but S2 is increasing. This would be an area we want to focus next. And that concludes the brief update for our group conversation. Please contribute to the questions in the agenda, and I look forward to have our discussions tomorrow. Thank you very much.